I want to wish you a wonderful and happy good morning to you, and I hope you're doing all right. If you're not, I hope that you do well soon. We're going to start out this morning with working on pipes, incredible pipes, and also bricks, which you see here. And are excited. We're going to show different techniques on how to build them and make them look better. Don't forget to put your gloves on, because a lot of the materials we handle sometimes we just don't want to get it on our hands and want to be safe. Make sure your air is well ventilated, or you're in a place where you don't have to breathe too many fumes from the paints. You may remember we had this pipe we worked on in the first video, and we had painted it completely black, and so now we're removing the tape, and now we're going to begin to paint and weather the pipe after we've gotten the tape off. So don't forget to use medium, so this Liquitex is going to work well. We're going to place a little bit on the wet palette, and we're going to start picking our colors to do the weathering from. And the first one I've grabbed here is called Griffhound Orange. I love it. And none oil, some use that. So you take a little bit of the paint and mix it in with the medium, and that's going to create a more transparent color, translucent. The next thing we're going to cover, we need to check back before we see the final results of our pipe. We need to check back on our bricks. So let's look and see how it's going with our bricks. In this particular case, we're going to be using oil paints on top of the acrylic that's already there. And there are several different colors for the oil paints that I recommend. We also use medium for oil paints. It's a different substance. It's typically linseed oil or some other type of oil that mixes in with the paint. And you just dab it on to the block. I usually cover about half of a side, or maybe even a third, just as you like, as it appears differently. One thing you need to know, though, using oil paints is sometimes it takes a solid 4 days for the oil to dry. This is in contrast to the acrylic paints, which dry very quickly. You can see here I've placed a compilation of before and after shots as the work progresses, becoming more colorful and also darker, more weathered, to the final event post-oil. And it's amazing. Once you have these bricks, you can do anything with them, and your imagination is the only limit to what you can build.